This is a lot of fun, though. I just flew in and out of the water. What's up, people? It's your boy Jatois. I'm here today in Balsa, and Balsa is this flight sim game that is made by Harvester, if you were wondering, and it is a game that also will go away as of this festival. So the demo is not going to be available any longer, and after the festival is over, and you will have to then wait for early access or beta if you got into the beta. So you will have to wait a bit of time. This is okay because, well, we got a really good chance to speak with Harvester and actually go through and play this game a lot, and I think it's really exciting what we've been able to do. They've been able to do some fantastic things. You can see right here, you can't really launch off the ground, even though I've been able to sometimes launch off the ground. I have to pick it up.
You don't have to throw it. You can.
I don't. I know. I was just coming over because it says pick up, but I can just press Z and I can fly. So I guess you can. Wait a second. I thought I had to throw it. What? But anyhow, we'll just toss our airplane into the air. So I just wanted to go through and show you some of the aircraft that I've been working on, and some of my favorite designs that I've been able to get into the air. So stay tuned, and hopefully you enjoy some of these. I will kind of give you a little bit of narrative on what some of these are. So let's start with Volta. Volta is my little quick fighter aircraft that I created, kind of reminiscent of a World War II propeller plane. So I like this plane because I can kind of land it. It's really maneuverable. As you can see here, it's got a really tight turning radius, not as tight as some of the other craft I've created. I can flip this one upside down. I can loop-de-loop, and I love that loop-de-loop. It has some stability issues at lower speeds, but it is pretty cool of an aircraft. But let's jump you over to the next aircraft. So as if with most games, I went ahead and created an A-10. This one flies, well, absolutely horribly, but it is still an A-10. It is using 4 engines. The reason it's not as powerful or as fast is because it is using engines that are smaller. These are the ones that I had open before I got the backwash engines. If you are paying attention to the Discord that they have going on in the mod channel, there was a way to unlock more parts during the demo, and I was able to actually go in there and unlock some of the backwash engines. This was created before said backwash engines, so I went ahead and created my little A-10. Oh my god. Didn't know if I'd make that one, but this one doesn't have enough power. It cannot even loop-de-loop. You see here, it loses so much power, and then you can barely recover because it has a lot of lift. So, it gets a little scary, and it does have a bit of an issue with nosing down. Alright, so I have a craft here, the Corsair. And the Corsair is actually, this one's one of my favorite ones because it is quite maneuverable and stable. That's the key, stable. So I know I can take this one and I can do whatever with it. Now, I had to weigh this thing down crazy to make it work, but it does work. Oh god, I'm gonna run into that wall. Yeah, this Corsair is actually really nice. I love to fly it around, basically because I have really good control of it, and I've been able to do a lot of stunts with it. It's not too slow, it's not too fast, even though sometimes when I retrieve my craft, I tend to get less speed from it, which is kind of odd. I'm not sure why that would be so. But like you see here, it's slowing down dramatically, and I haven't been able to figure out why that happens. But that is why we have a demo. Oh my god, not the water. I didn't want to go in the water because sometimes that can cause problems. Alright, so let's try the Corsair once again. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Now when we take it and we kick the engines off, we'll be going back to full speed. And you see, before it was like down to 73, but now we're back up to almost 150. There you go. Why that happens, I don't know. I'll just report it and we will keep going on with our happy little lives. The city's going to be enhanced greatly so we can have more fun flying through it. But there you go. The Corsair is one of my favorite aircrafts that I have created in the game at the moment. I definitely love how stable it is, but I have outdone the Corsair. Yes, I have outdone my Corsair. It is great for maneuverability and stability, but I have outdone it. So let's go on to the next craft. So this craft is just known as Betty. Betty is a craft that I made during the stream, and I've actually been able to launch it from the ground, kind of. Right there was a terrible example of launching it from the ground, but absolutely horrible example of launching it from the ground. Betty is actually really fast and stable, not as fast as the other ones I was showing you, but it has some mild instabilities at low speeds. As you can see right there, I pulled up too early. I panicked. I like how maneuverable it is. It's got really tight turn radius, but once again, the problem with it was the instability at low speeds. I've actually been able to land this one, so we're going to try that right now to land our aircraft and see if we're able to do it. Alright, here we go. Hopefully we can land this one again. Here we go. Speeds down. Getting our speed down. Well, we almost landed it. I lowered my speed too much. I should have kept my speed up a little bit, around 20. So what fun is fun without a P-51 Mustang? Why is this part over here? I don't know. This part has decided it's going to come join us in our trip. Even though it's not a part of any of these crafts, it has decided it's going to stay here. And so we're just going to fly with our little buddy here. We're just gonna do it. It's okay. As you can see, I mean, it's not affecting us any. It's just there at times. And you see it's flying off to the side. I find it really funny though. This one, once again, it's not super stable. It's got really good maneuverability, but after designing some of these crafts, I found, wait, I can outdo these. I can really improve on these designs. These older designs were fantastic, but as you can see here, it's underpowered and its maneuverability is really nice. It's really fluid, but it is indeed underpowered. So I wanted to, kind of put my own spin on some of these World War II aircraft and see, what could I have done with such design aspects and how well would it have worked. And so let's first get away from these buildings and go back. Oh my god. Okay. And see what we can do here. And so I created a craft at one point to see if I could make a craft that's powerful enough to just go up. Just go up. That's all it does. I just wanted it to be able to go almost vertical. So this one, you can see here, we can toss it almost vertical and it flies full power going vertical, and it is going to keep pushing 130 kilometers per hour at this angle of attack because that's what it's designed to do. It's a very stable aircraft, but it is able to go straight up at full power, which is awesome. I'm not going to sit back and fly it all the way up like I did before, because I was able to get it previously around just over 20,000 meters up, and that was the top altitude I was able to get for it. It takes some time, as you could imagine. but this aircraft was able indeed to do that, and you'll see the ground just kind of fades away once you start to do that, which is really funny. But when I asked about the absolute ceiling, technically you can just keep going upwards and upwards and upwards. Theoretically you could go to space, but you're not going to be in space, you would just be in the sky. So that being said, my attempts to go to space were indeed dashed today, but I do have this fantastic high altitude aircraft that is able to continue to go upwards and make the ground go bye-bye. So at one point I wanted to see if I could design a nice little fighter craft, and this is what I had created, because I also wanted to see if I could create a craft that I didn't need stability assist on. Stability assist basically is you pressing H. If you press H, you can turn on and off your auto trim. Auto trim is kind of your SAS. So here you can see I have SAS or auto trim disabled, and you still have really good control over this fighter. And this fighter is not the most maneuverable because it's meant to be stable. Stability is key on this craft. So we're going to go around and see if I indeed can land this one. So let's see what happens, and hopefully I can nail this landing. I'm going to first turn back on auto trim because it makes my maneuvers that much smoother. So we need to start doing our flares here so we can get back lined up with the runway. We're going to turn our speed down a little bit more, going down to about right about 30-ish, 38. Ooh, down a little bit more. And we smashed all of our landing gear. But we landed successfully. Well, just without our landing gear. That's a hard landing. So Ranger is what happens when you try to build. This was like my first attempt to build a really good fighter, and wanted to see how good I could make it. A quad propellered fighter. And it worked decently, but it's really stable, but at the same time, a tree. At the same time, a tree. I figured out how to build with Ranger. Basically taking a bunch of design aspects and putting them all together to see how well I could make it work. And it works fairly well. As you can see, it has a little stability issues. So it quickly lost favor with me because it's slow, it's ponderous, but it is able to get in really nice and kind of adventure to the places I wanted to go. Alright, so let's switch crafts and show you one of my ones that I just made just because for craps and giggles. Okay, so this one you have to pick up really fast because it'll just disintegrate. I'll show you. Here you go. And boosh. All right, here we go. Oh my god, there's like a little short delay where the game just kind of freezes, and when it freezes it seems like it's applying physics and the craft just falls apart. Alright, got it this time. Third time's a charm. It's got 4 engines. We're gonna try to launch it. Here you go. And there you go. It is flying, my flying monstrosity. It is beautiful. I do have control of it, yes. And it is hideous. It is wonderful. It is Robe Harvester. It is also has a gross instability issue. So you cannot yaw the craft. Oh my god. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. I don't know what type of model sim this would be, but it's definitely a hideous, hideous travesty. But it's flying. Did I just skip on the water? Buildings! Oh, buildings. Okay, we survived. Ha! Oh, this is a lot of fun though. I just flew in and out of the water. Oh, that's awesome. Yes. Oh my god, I just flew in and out of the water. Oh my god, you guys just saw that. Oh my god, I'm hype. I'm hype. I can do it with this craft. Alright, so I decided to go a little sci-fi, and yes, I did do it. I went ahead and built an X-Wing because I wanted to see how well it would fly with some of my design techniques built in. And fly it does fairly well. You can see here, it does have a slight nose down, but I was able to correct it. So it's able to actually fix it right there, that slight nose down. Most of it was corrected, but you know, it flies fantastic. And I could actually take it through here. Now, the roll is a little sensitive. Oh, I meant to turn a little earlier, but I didn't. Just to prove that I'm not crazy. We did it again! Because this one has the wings that go... No! Oh my god, we're in a boat! Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. Well, let's take you to my favorite aircraft, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. This is the one that I put all my design aspects into, and it worked out beautifully. And this one is lovingly just called Bean. Bean. Yes, it's just called Bean. I was watching Brew channel, okay? I was watching Brew. He's got a little thing on there called Bean. And I thought, this is a cute little craft. I'm going to call it Bean. Bean ended up being this super fast maneuverable aircraft that can do this. And yes, that will make you nauseous after a while. But it flies so maneuverable. It's so ridiculously maneuverable that I've struggled to really get good control of it. But it is indeed my favorite aircraft. And it is fast. It is fast. And I love it. I don't know if this one's really going to fly under the water, but we can definitely take it for a try. Let's see what happens when we do this. Alright, here we go. I'm just going to dive down. Running out of space. Running out of space. Let's fly through here. Okay. We're good. Let's try to... God, it's so maneuverable. It's scary. Okay. We're going to go up. And we just went through the water. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I guess there's no real atmospheric effects on the water at the moment. That's fun and awesome. Oh my god. Yeah, there you go. Underwater attack craft. Whoosh. Oh, that's awesome. What if I could land there? Can I land on the water underwater? Here we go. Nice gentle landing. Oh, our gear broke. But we landed underwater. We're going to try a landing again with Betty. Here we go. I got this, man. I got this. I got this. Have a little faith. Have a little faith, man. Alright, so we're going to loop back around. That was not a loop. That was a horrible loop. And we're going to kill our engines. Kick our engines up to about 22. Kill the engines. Oh, we did it. There you go. You're able to land. There you go. There's proof. The proof is in the pudding. Or in the landing. So hopefully you have enjoyed this assortment of crafts that I have been able to throw together. It's been a lot of fun flying in Balsa this demo. You're probably wondering, why hasn't this guy been playing Kerbal? I've been enjoying my time in Balsa, and I really want to see some of the newer aspects of this game come out. I want to see the air combat, all the good stuff that they have planned, and hopefully we can see that here shortly. Maybe in the summer, we'll see soon. But for now, it's your boy Jatwan. I'm going to get on out here. We're going to do a lift off from here. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Yeah, launch does not work very well. So for now, it's your boy Jatwan. I am out of here. Go outside, use the force, use the Swartz. It's merchandising. Hopefully no one tries to attack my channel because I made an X-Wing. I'm watching you, Disney. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until Balsa's back again. Back in KSP. Next stream, we're going to do Minecraft. So this weekend is going to be Minecraft stream because there's a new version coming out. And we hope to have fun discovering the nether biomes. It's going to be interesting. It's your boy Jatwan. I'm out of here. Peace.